Hey, and welcome to day 5. I hope you can hear me okay. I watched my sister's video this morning and she was in her backyard, so I thought, oh, might go to my backyard. So as you can see behind me, this is my backyard. I live in a block of units and this is at the end of the street. So this is where we hang out. Hey Kelly, good to see you. Do you like my backyard? Now the topic today is when you were little and you had the whole day to yourself, what did you love doing? And what I remember as a child is I was a really big tomboy, and I was never home. I was always out in the streets looking for kids to play with. If my brothers and sisters wouldn't play with me. When I was little, Kelly never played with me, but my brother would. We would ride our bikes together. Kane was too little, so we had to go and get some recruits from down the road. And I remember this time when I would have been about 5 or 6. I loved climbing trees and I loved the bush. We had this little bush at the back of our section, and I used to go down there and collect cicada shells. I don't know, I guess you get them all over the world, but they're like these little bugs that make a whole lot of noise in the summer. I just used to love them, and then they would shed their skin and you could go and pick up all their shells, all their skin. Creepy, but yeah, it was cool as a kid. And at the front of the house there was the tree. Hey Maureen, good to see you. There was this big tree and I had managed to climb up the tree, but I couldn't get down, and so I had all my little friends at the bottom of the tree and they didn't know how to get me down. So one ran in to get my dad, and it seemed like 20 minutes before he came and got me, and I think I was about to cry when I had to wait so long. So then we moved to a batch where Dad built a house, and it had plum trees and fruit trees and like banana bushes. So I used to play in those all the time. And hey Tanya, good to see you. And yeah, so mostly I would go out looking for other kids to play with. And I remember when I was 5 years old, see this is back in the 70s, so I used to walk to school by myself at 5 and meet up with all the other kids on the way to school, and we would pick up more bugs, sit in class with our legs crossed and put all the bugs all over our legs, watch the snails, you know, crawl down your legs. It was a pretty cool childhood, I must say. I wouldn't touch them now though. But yeah, so very outdoors. So my perfect day as a child would have been outdoors, in the fresh air, just hanging out with kids. Even as a teenager, I used to go out on my bike, find other kids to play with, hang out with, and always on the move. Yeah, so that's my day 5 done. Thank you so much for joining me. It's good to see some of you that I haven't seen for a while, and you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with day 6. And I just have to give myself a little high five, because even 5 days consistently is a huge effort, and I am learning to celebrate even the little wins. So have a great day. See you later.